380.
51, Mike, 51. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
380.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Hey, hey.
Say it.
Now Wilson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Check.
This is Procise on the carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Quick slant, caught by Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Check the backer. 81.
Touch 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10.
Got it.
43. Check. 43. Hey, watch the ball. 43 is the mark.
On first down, Procise looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mike's 43. Know your job. 43 is the mic. Check.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The 40. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
That's Seahawks. First down.
On first down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On first down, it's Lindsey. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On second and 9, Flacco. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm just chuckling a little bit because I remember my days playing, and if I had a receiver that was 3 inches taller than me and couldn't complete that play, my confidence was really going to rise at that point. I was going to feel really good about myself if I could let him know it too.
Yeah, and that's the difference between those two guys. 3 inches of height, but hey, good job defensively to break it free.
Hey, Will. Gun.
Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's got his tight end Fant. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. He got it. They'll run with Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The tackle made by Todd Davis. On second down, it's Carson. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Carson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Flacco. Throw left side complete. It's back. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Flacco. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Hey, Monday. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Wilson going to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick, 1-9.
Line 36. Pick me up. Here we go.
Now Wilson on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Line 36. Here we go. Here we go.
12.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Wilson will throw again. And now he'll tuck it and run. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Look for signals. Gun.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Line 36. Line 36.
Alert.
Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
Don't throw this
These
place.
guys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
You're over here. 80 weapons.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
From the 31, Flacco. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. 43 is the mic. 43.
Guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Push him back.
Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go.
Ball shot. Mike 36. Mike 36. In your face.
Now it's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 63 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Check.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
Roger, 5-0. Hey, Delta.
On second and 12, Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Flacco looks to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Flacco's throw there complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. First and 10 here for Flacco. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Check.
Alert.
After the interception, here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Wilson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
35.
36.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Gun.
Go, go, go.
From the gun, Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He wants it all for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying,
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 78 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Hey, let go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Flacco. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flacco from the gun. He'll get this one to Patrick. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Right there.
Flacco now on 4th. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Flacco now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
And again, it's Flacco to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Now it's Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, exit.
Mike 54.
Tyler, 64. Weak.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Flacco. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Lindsey. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Lindsey. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Foxtrot.
Pressure mounting. Flacco. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Setting to throw. Flacco. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's going to be a long day.
Throwing now is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers.